Blessed be wildlings. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer Bunny, and this is Rabbit and Wolf Divination. We're going to be doing the February forecast for our water signs today. And the deck we're going to be using is Brian Froud's The Fairies Oracle. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be a forecast for your February energies. If you like this video or you like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. Not only does it help promote my channel to other people, but it's really encouraging to me as a reader to know that y'all like my content, so I appreciate it. And if you want to check me out on other social media, I'll include a link at the end of the video and down in the description. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and get started and see what the water signs have coming for us this February. For our water signs. Wow, lots of cards. I like when cards come up quick. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that we're going to be doing a bit of healing, water signs. And this healing is going to allow us to be openly expressive about our truth in a way that we were not able before. Somebody has been causing us a lot of puzzlement in our relationship with them. They have been untruthful, or they've been misleading, or just something about the relationship itself it's not clicking and it doesn't make sense to you. It's not that it's inherently making you depressed, angry, or frustrated or anything like that. It's just the sensation that something is incredibly off. And water signs are very intuitive, and so I'll believe this, that you absolutely know that something weird is going on. But I think you're going to discover that what's weird is actually your own energy. That sounds not as mean as... Okay, so what I see here, and this is why I'm saying this, is if you look at the shape of this singer here, and then you look at the shape in Honesty's throat here, over here on this card, you're going to go ahead and see that they're very similar in shape. And I feel like that this is because this is a bit of healing on your behalf that's going to allow you to express things to this person. I don't think this person is inherently shady or manipulative. I feel like this person has a lot of energies in common with people that you've been connected to in the past. And that energy is sort of making you feel wary and aware of something being amiss. And this is really just going to allow you to really analyze the past in a way that you haven't been able to before and progress past it. We have a 9, 10, 11 progression here, and so yeah, this is definitely a completion of a lesson, I think. And it's going to open up a beautiful doorway between you and this person to have an expression of love and commitment that you were not able to have before this conversation. It's definitely a conversation. We have both fairies here that they're asking us to talk. This is Arvel. Arvel's main skill is talking, and when combined with honesty here, great things get said. Very powerful, meaningful, potent, life-changing things can be said when these two are together. And it's really going to shift the paradigm in which this relationship exists. It's a really open and beautiful expression of your own weakness and shadow self to this person, and I feel like they're really going to appreciate that. I feel like maybe you've been guarded with them, and it's created a sense of illusion and a dissonance in the friendship and the closeness that you could have otherwise. By being open with this person or with this group of people in a way that is new to you, you're going to be opening up a deeper level of connection. And this deeper level of connection is quite literally life transforming. You're going to be able to look at other people, yourself, your actions, your interactions with everyone, and the world itself in a way that is much more beautiful and receptive to the unconditional love of Source. They're very excited for you. This collection of fairies is very happy for you, water signs. February's full of love. Yeah, full of love and wonderful lessons. And some of the lessons I feel like they're very hard won. You've worked really hard for them. And the answers are finally coming to you. This has involved taking on parts of yourself that you were a little bit afraid of or wary of, and especially in regards to becoming close to other people. We have both of the moon's daughters here, so I feel like you are definitely working with Mother Moon. And Mother Moon is really, really good at illuminating things that we don't want to see too. That's one of her favorite things, is to just shine light on truth and bring light to the darkness. And it's a darkness that you see very clearly for what it is. It's probably going to be an apology that you're extending to this person, or an explanation of your reserved and coldness. Because I feel like you've definitely been a little bit reserved and cold while you were figuring this out, which is another thing water signs are good at. They sink down into their emotions and they get kind of carried away with them, but boy, when they come back up, is it really a beautiful expression. And I feel like that's what you're going to be offering. I don't know why there's an owl here on Epona's Wild Daughter that is also on lace. That is not on lace, but I feel like this gentleman that Lace is sitting on is an owl. And that tells me that you've really done the 360 perspective on this. I feel like for a long time you were really blaming other people for this going this way. You kept saying, well, they just don't love the way I love, they don't love as deeply as me, I have to protect myself. But what you're coming to realize is that maybe you didn't love as deeply as even you thought you were. What you did was love out of a selfish base. You didn't love people for who they were or what they had to offer. You were loving what they had to offer you. And while that's not inherently bad, it doesn't open the doorway to genuine love like being unconditional does. And I feel like that love is being extended to yourself now too, in a way that you weren't previously participating. Lots of learning. There's 9s. This is a really nice spread. Rotate some cards around. Get some more clarifying energy. Let's see. It's probably, I don't know if this is a romantic relationship or not. It probably isn't, because of the fact that the friends are here. Or if it is a romantic relationship, this is somebody that you really trust as a friend as well. You've been asking for help. You've been asking and praying and wanting things. It may feel a little bit uncomfortable as this situation manifests in your life. It's going to require you to jump in with both feet and really do the deal. As you can see, we have 2 characters here, and they are both looking with one eye, and so I feel like in this instance, both of your eyes are going to be popping open. You're no longer looking at things from a selfish perspective, you're looking at things from everyone's perspective, and now that you're able to do that, you are seeing much more clearly that maybe you were blinding yourself with your emotional nature in this regard. Sometimes your emotional nature is a really beneficial thing, but this time it held you back. You were just overthinking. Super overthinking is probably the better way to word it. By becoming open with this person, you're going to experience a whole new aspect of who this person is. I feel like they too have also been a little bit guarded to you, because you were guarded, and so they picked up on that. And when we sense other people are guarded, we kind of sometimes wonder about their intentions with us. And so this person has just sort of wondered about your intentions too, because you just weren't being very open, honest, and loving towards them, and so they sort of have been very reserved. But as you open up this communication with them, it's going to come back to you in a very reciprocal way. So in February, I definitely see that we're going to be making a really, really close and important lifelong friend, if you don't already have that lifelong friend. And if you already have the lifelong friend, the relationship is going to be reaching a new level of closeness and proximity to each other. Another thing I'm noticing here, we have the friends here. He's got this beautiful orb on his foot, and you can see here that the fairy godmother also has this beautiful orb in one of her hands, and that's what we're being offered, is the opportunity to find a firmer footing in a friendship by being open with them about our more negative feelings and how we maybe doubt how other people feel about us. They have some very positive and wonderful things to say to you, and you have positive and wonderful things to say to them. So just in the month of February, if you feel inclined to reach out to somebody and tell them that you love them, even if it's just a platonic love, like, I just love you like a brother, I really need you to know that you are very important to me as a person. People really like hearing that, and it can be really healing to both parties to hear that they care about each other in this regard. I feel like this has been a puzzle it's really been chasing you for some time, because we have both the riddle masters here. I love these 2 fairies, but they like causing trouble. They like making us face our own shadows and look at ourselves in a way that maybe we wouldn't have looked at ourselves otherwise. And that's what they're really striving to do here. It's been befuddling trying to figure out who this person is to us and who we are to them. And now that you clearly see it, they really are urging you to take the leap to open that connection, because it's going to be really powerful if you do. We have 3 singers here, is why I say it'll be really powerful. These are very primitive and potent energies. This person is very likely a really, wrong card, is a really meaningful soulmate to you. They're very, very important to who you are as a person, and you are very important to them. And so by opening up this connection and deepening it, you are also opening up your connection and deepening your attachment to your path and getting further along in that regard. So that's awesome. For February, you have a deepening of a friendship or the birth of a new friendship, which is always wonderful. Having friends is important. Let's see who fell out on the floor here. Ooh, okay. So something terrible may happen that may actually introduce this this discussion. You may need friends. You may need help. Or they may need help. One or the other. Somebody's going to need help. And that's what's going to open up this connection. And we just need to be honest with each other about that, about how we feel about each other by the end of it. Yeah, and it will definitely... it's a gift of friendship and of closer connection, love, and unity. You understand each other in a way that other people don't understand you. And by understanding each other, you're going to be seeing that maybe you were definitely a part of the bigger picture in a way that you maybe wouldn't have imagined otherwise. I feel like your past relationships and friendships maybe haven't gone so well. You've chosen friends that that used you up, or you used them up more than y'all benefited each other. But in this situation, that pattern's being broken because you have a deeper level of self-awareness and your own role in the situation, and you're definitely creating a new situation where those toxic relationships don't happen anymore. You're very blocked by your fear of others. And I think that's because you are a very emotional person and you're extremely open, and people just let you down and they hurt you a lot because you're sensitive. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that we got to be a little bit more selective about who we hang out with. But this person in February is definitely someone that you should be trying to reach out towards, water signs. So I hope that helps, and I hope you're looking forward to this wonderful connection. It definitely sounds great. But we'll see you next time. Don't forget to check out the description for my website if you want to go ahead and book your own personal reading, or check me out on my other social medias. But other than that, we'll see you next time. Bye.